It's Friday. It is Friday. TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. I am so excited to see this day, and I'm hopeful that you are too. This is the last Friday of 2022. We won't get these days anymore. This is literally the last Friday of the year. We will no longer see this day, this month, and this year in the same combination again. How thankful are we all to see this day? And I'm hopeful that we're going to go into the new year with a bang. I am hopeful that you have had a chance to be fulfilled this week, as each one of our sisters have come to you to give you some tools to take with you each day into the new year. I'm hopeful that you had the chance to just be fed all week long leading up to today. Wow, I'm just excited about today because today also marks 1 year since my first live. Actually, on New Year's Eve, which will be this weekend, of course, but New Year's Eve last year, if you all remember, and if you don't, go back, you can go back and look in the videos, and you can find my first live that I posted, and what place I was in at that time. That was also the first time that I decided to share my story, to share some very personal things about myself, and to kind of just remind you of how I found God, and how my obstacles got me to where I am currently today. It was definitely a time. And when I look back at that moment and I look at now, I just never would have thought that I would be in the place that I'm currently in. But we're going to get to all that. How are you? How is your faith? Have you measured your faith lately? This is solution time, sisters. We have had an entire year to get it together. We have had an entire year to have some type of elevation. Even if you're not where you're wanting to be, you're definitely not where you were. If you're doing this self-work, if you're using your tools as you should, and if you're simply believing, because it starts with you. You have to believe that things are going to be better. You have to believe that your faith will be increased. You have to believe that it's only temporary. You have to believe that you are going to get through. That is number one. If you're not in a place of belief, then we got more work to do. But I am confident that we are nowhere where we were last year around this time. Last year around this time is when I realized who God was. I can say for myself, I don't think I really knew who God was for myself. I knew who I was taught God was. My upbringing of being brought up in a church and the do's and the don'ts and all the traditional values, but I never had the time to get to know God for myself. That is when that journey started for me. And I had to go through some things that I never would wish on anyone. But it also helped me realize who God was. It also helped me learn who God was for myself. And I knew if I could get through those things, I could get through anything. Because, honey, when I tell you, I went through it. Not one, not two, but several times. The enemy tried to attack me in so many ways, with my health, with my family, with my marriage, with my children, with my grandchild. Just over the course of years, I've been through so much. Only to be here at the last day of 2022, knowing confidently that my 2023 is the year of solution. It's the year of evolvement. It's the year of I got it together. It's the year of my faith has increased. It's the year that I will flourish. It's the year of successes, healthy relationships, increased wealth, family, love. That's an overflow. My cup is full. Now it's time to reap the overflow. It's time to be able to give of myself because I'm operating from a better place than I was a year ago. We have no excuses. We have had an entire year to get it together. We have had an entire year to know who God is. We have had several situations from disasters in the world, weather crisis, COVID, health issues, family issues, to know that God is real and God is good and God is sufficient, because each situation we got through. Just last year, we had a winter storm, knocked the power out in the entire state of Texas. Have any of us ever experienced that? I don't think we have. Yes, there was some losses, but we got through it. We had a crisis with COVID, the entire world, not really knowing what to expect of it. Is this something that we're going to have to live with for the rest of our life? Many people lost their lives, but we got through it. I had a crisis where my grandchild had a head injury this year, 2022, only to get news the other day that he's doing well. He has not had any more seizures. We can start weaning him off of his medications. God is getting us through it. It may not be the answers that you want to receive all the time. There may have been some disappointments that we have actually had to face, but we got through it. So there is no room for pity party anymore. There is no room to mope and soak in your mess. It's time to sit in a place of gratefulness. It's time to sit in a place of appreciation, just to say, God, thank you. Thank you for being enough. Thank you for getting me through what I've gotten through already. Thank you for the storm, because even though things may not happen the way that I wanted to happen, I didn't get the job that I wanted, that relationship didn't last, or I didn't get this offer that I needed, I'm still here. I still got through. I still have a source of income. I still have a place to live. I still have my health and my strength. It's so much to be thankful for. There is not a reason for us to still sit in the same place that we were in last year. So 2023 is the year of resolution. It's the year of solutions. We have the answer. If we didn't know God then, we should know God now. And if we don't know him to the level that we need to do to know him, we will. Because we believe that we will, and we're going to continue doing the work. We're going to continue grabbing our tools. We're going to continue learning God for ourselves, because it starts with your personal relationship with God. At the end of the day, it's between you and God, the matter of your heart and the matter of your mind. All the love of a woman can do is we can continue encouraging and motivating and uplifting and giving you the necessary tools to help you get to where you need to be. But at the end of the day, it's going to take you. We have no room for excuses, sisters. We have no room for error. It's all or nothing. I'm claiming my 2023 with all of me. With every being in my body, I'm speaking success. I'm speaking overflow. I'm speaking good health. I'm speaking healthy relationships. I'm speaking love. I'm speaking just an overflow of just everything. I'm speaking multiplying in all areas of my life. I'm speaking being more intentional with my ability to serve and walk in my purpose. I'm speaking being more intentional and learning God from me even more, because there's always room. There's always room for growth. There's always room to learn something more. When you elevate, you rise. There is no limit. The ceiling doesn't exist anymore. We're trying to get to the next level, and we're getting there. This is our time, sisters. for us to grow in our sisterhood, for us to grow in our faith. We should not be where we were last year. And I refuse to accept it for myself and you. 2023, as Sis said in the podcast, which you should go download Spotify if you haven't already, and check out the Love of a Woman Girl Talk podcast. And the most recent one that we spoke on was, I believe it was 2023 Bag Free. There's no room for baggage. We are walking light. Like Tam say, this is our soft girl season. There is no reason to be strong anymore. We have a Father that we can rely on that will fight our battles for us. This is soft girl season. Do you hear me? Let's repeat. Soft girl season. We don't have to be strong unless we're finna be strong in our faith and in the word of God. We don't have to take on unnecessary baggage. We don't have to make sacrificial choices. We can just live life according to God's will, and we're okay. Whatever goes with you into 2023 is supposed to be there. Whatever doesn't was not supposed to be there. Take it as that. Don't take it as a loss. Anything that's supposed to be in your life will remain. That is guaranteed. If it's not there, it wasn't supposed to be there in the beginning. Maybe the season is up. Everything has an expiration date. All people in things and places are not supposed to follow you throughout your entire life. Some things are simply there for a season to get you to your next level. And that's okay. That is okay. You will get through. You will realize in the end that everything happened for a reason. You just have to believe. You just have to believe. It's going to all be okay. We are here. We are better than ever. We are elevating. We are rising. We are evolving. Claim it, sis. Claim it. Claim it. I'm not going to take up much of your time. I just wanted to come on here and just check in with you, just to see exactly where you are, because I know where I'm at. And it's my assumption that you're right there with me, because we've been on this journey for 1 year. We have been on this journey for 1 year. We have received tools for 1 year. We have been encouraged for 1 year. We have been inspired for 1 year. We have been uplifted for 1 year. We have been that constant reminder for 1 year. So clearly, we're not where we once was. And again, if you're not where you feel you should be, don't be so hard on yourself. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Have faith and believe that you're going to continue getting where you need to be. Ladies, I thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. Again, I'm hopeful that you had an opportunity to grab your tools all week, because T-Lo has been on fire. And if you didn't have a chance to grab it live, feel free to check the highlights, where you can look at all the lives that you need from now through the past. I encourage you to just do a recap and just go through them all, where you can just see the growth within the lives. And I guarantee that even by looking at them, you're going to receive something. I receive something every time I check out the lives. Just an idea for the new season. Sit down with your family and just watch some of the lives on YouTube. Or go check out the podcast, Little Girl Talk. It's a little different. It's not always the same topics that are in the group. It's something from more of a girl talk level, but I'm confident that you will enjoy it and you will receive something from it. As always, we have our prayer line. If you need prayer or if you need a return call, just contact us and give us time to get back with you. If you're not able to call, there's also an email option as well. And all of that information is captured for you in the group. If you ever need us immediately or directly, feel free to inbox us. We will get back with you as well and help in any way that we can. And if we can't, we'll try to connect you with the right resources. And let's not forget our inspirational music that is posted daily. I'm sure it will help you get through your day. It will help you if you're in a bad spirit, or just put you in a place where you can just enjoy and be reminded of the grace of God. So like I said, I wasn't going to keep you long. I know this is the New Year's weekend. I'm hopeful that you all will be in a good place going into the new year. Keep safe. Stay safe. If you can, serve God from home. Get with your family. Just be where it's most important, because there's nothing more important than you, your family, and God. So sisters, y'all take care. I will see you next year.